Curry is just lethal from outside.
Cunningham's shot is off. Poole on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And Poole gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Poole against Cunningham. Here's Olynyk. Cunningham trying to break free. That shot misses. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Joseph has an open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Count it, good.
Well, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Over to the wing. Joseph down low. He's covered by Wiseman. And the basket by Olynyk. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Detroit. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that's Cunningham coming back with the rapid response.
Wiseman the pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 12.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now, here's Olynyk. Last time out, he had 14 points. Now, here's Wiseman. He's covered by Thompson. And Green gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Cunningham. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. A floater. Here's Olynyk. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, Olynyk on the inside, just staying active and hitting the glass hard.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Olynyk. Nerlens Noel comes in for Marvin Bagley. Burks, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Corey Joseph. Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Diallo, he's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. Pistons trail by 15.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. There's no slouch on the golf course.
On the wing, Thompson.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
No good from outside. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on, and they got out there during the finals.
And here is Noel after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Curry with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Thompson in the corner. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
And Green slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Kuminga down low. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Bagley. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Cunningham in at the 2. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
So it's Detroit now. The Warriors making the shot. Olynyk sets a screen for Burks. Kicks it to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
The Warriors making a switch here. Dave's checked in. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to Atlanta. Cunningham outside. Bagley in the post. Kuminga on him. Back to Cunningham. Burks with it. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed it. Outside, Joseph shoots the 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 22. Green passes to DiVincenzo. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Wrong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
And the Warriors with possession here.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Got a piece of it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Here's Joseph. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that can improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business? He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Nerlens Noel comes in for Bagley. Thompson, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And Ivy subbed in for Joseph. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Diallo comes in for Poole. And Curry subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question.
I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Kuminga.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
1:21 left here in the second. Pass to Thompson. Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And the dunk by Stewart.
And Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
And a deep 3 from Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got 21.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And the basket is good.
He can get to the medium range as Clay's able to find some room and still trigger it.
Curry passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here is Cunningham. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Thompson, and he converts the layup. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Clay reading the floor that time nicely and just took advantage of the soft D on the interior.
It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Cunningham kicks to Noel. Back to Cunningham. Noel, a screen on Diallo. Cunningham's shot is off. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, they're probably the favorites heading into this one. But there's always the possibility of an upset. They better stay sharp.
Yeah, never want to give away games you should win. That can come back and bite you right in the... And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Detroit Pistons.
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the three-point line, it's starting to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Poole are the guards. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. And it's Bay in at the 3 slot. Now here's Curry. Here's Wiseman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Still a ton of intrigue around what it is that James Wiseman is going to be in the NBA. It's really about him staying healthy and getting a consistent opportunity to be solid.
And both free throws good for Wiseman. And, well, Detroit shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And here's Joseph for 3. He's off on that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got his first basket. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
So it's Detroit now. The Warriors making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Cunningham. Oh, good with the triple. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Wiseman finds Green. Over in the corner, Poole. Over Cunningham. Poole, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And there it is for him. Wiseman's got 6 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Now here's Thompson. He has 7. Back to Joseph. Shot to stop the run. They get it back. And Olynyk kicks to Joseph. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. To the paint. Here's Bay. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Joseph dishes to Cunningham. Back to Joseph. And he uses the glass on the layup. Joseph's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Cunningham passes to Bagley. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Green.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry, coming off a terrific season, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Now here's Curry, 30 points in the game. Beyond the arc, and again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Ivy passes to Thompson. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third.
Feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Detroit. And Golden State also making a change. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Wiseman. Passes it to Ivy. Noel, a screen on Curry. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
And a deep three from Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Ivy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Stewart. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. The Warriors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Curry deciding where to go with it. Fires the three. And another three for Golden State.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Don't give in. We're going to semi-fast break and get mismatches. We got to sprint back. We don't want to have just give in to a mismatch. That's what they want.
And Dwayne Casey extremely focused on what he feels are cracks in their transition D.
Hey, creating space on the fast break. Something every team practices. They not only have to flip from offense to defense faster, they have to communicate much better.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. They've got Knox. He's out there with Lee. Then it's Durant. And it's Noel in at the 4 spot. Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Knox trying to improve in this portion of his offensive game, distribution. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Rollins checked in for the Warriors.
Warriors substitution. Rollins.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Duran. Here's Knox. And Moody pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's in there. Curry's got 44.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Duran. And Wiseman sends it back. Rollins the pass to Looney, and the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Green, he's checked in for Looney. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Lee outside. Tries a three. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle. It's deflected. To the left wing. Here's Rollins. Another three for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Lee passes to Hayes. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The pass to Rollins. And here is Moody. He kicks to Wiseman.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Hayes. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Wiseman, banked in off the glass.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Knox. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The offensive rebound. Here's Noel. Tries yet again. Left side, Joseph. Stewart with the screen on Rollins. Joseph, the pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, Stewart in the pick and roll is going to give you two things you like. One is a physical screen, and then second, a quick roller into position.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And the three ball is good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Pushing the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and trying to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.